Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Here, similar comments to the Bitcoin video. I won't repeat everything, so I encourage you, if you want a little bit more context, check out the Bitcoin video for an idea why it is getting not unlikely that we are now going to lose this support area. Yeah? Don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you we will. This is still a valid support area that, as long as we're holding it, and especially as long as we're holding yesterday's low, which was here at 1630, as long as that's the case, the idea is still that we push higher here in this fifth wave. And that might only complete a third wave of the higher degree fifth. Yeah? And only up here we would complete most likely then the entire cycle that started, actually, if I zoom out a little bit, that started already in November with this larger 5-wave move. Okay, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. So at the moment, no change to yesterday's video. Yeah, so far we have had a little bit of a turnaround in that support area, and that's all good. And we are already exiting that area now. So if it now rallies, then everything's good and we are rallying here as per the wave count. And I say very clearly, at the moment that would still be my primary expectation, also said in the Bitcoin video. I don't primarily expect it to go down now, but I'm very, very sensitive to it at the moment. And the reason is that the move off yesterday's low is so far corrective. It might become impulsive now, but then we need to see 5 waves, okay? We need to see 5 waves, which we haven't got yet. So, and we're going to talk about the resistance levels in this video. So this is the count I have on the chart at the moment. We could say that off the low, maybe a wave 1 to the upside, maybe here a wave 2, and we could now be rallying in a third wave. Or alternatively, it might just be an A, B, C, and then it would eventually have to break above the 1740 level. And if it does that, then we're going to reach our targets of 1800 plus. If I zoom out a little bit, you can see that we have our ascending trend line here, and we also reacted to that trend line yesterday. So this will be resistance on the way up. Would need to break that as well. Yeah, it's actually quite a long channel, which is still relevant here, as it seems, because we reacted to it yesterday. So support area did hold. This was the support area for the wave 4. I can only encourage you, if you entered it, especially now as we are exiting this area to the upside, move up your stop loss to break even, into profit, wherever you want it, because it will protect you should we eventually come down. Because again, at the moment it's only a 3-wave move up and risk is increasing up there. If we look at this, what are the next resistances in terms of FIB resistance? 1699, where we are now, we might break that. And then we've got 1718. Above 1718, the risk that we will still come down will decrease. It won't go away, but it will decrease. So, as I said, primarily we can still focus on higher as long as the long trade setup is valid and as long as we are holding yesterday's low. But if we break it, we may come down in this move that will retest Monday's lows. What would be the counts then? What would be the count or wave count if we drop down and to count on to retest the lows from Monday? Well, we could first of all consider this as an A wave, the move down into Monday's lows. Then all of this here currently as a B wave. Because if I'm looking at the subwave structure, I really only have 3 waves up so far, and we could then come down in a C wave and retest here, and that would mean A wave, B wave, C wave, and we could then do the wave 4 here and still rally in a 5th wave. Okay? Or, and that's the other possibility, because there's typically more than just one, if we fail the retest of Monday's lows, then we may already have this entire 5-wave move complete. 3, 4, 5, yeah, actually the 3 is here. So 5-wave move up complete in a wave 1. and we would then finally come down in a wave 2. Wave 1 up, wave 2 down. And if we then finally come into this wave 2 support area, and it will depend there on, do we hold this support area or not? And if we hold the support area, then we can say that the bear market low was in. And that will be the very first really good clue that we have that the bear market is over. And I want to show you what is actually the relevant level. If we just do that. If we now complete these 5 up, this 5-wave move, just need to make sure I pick the high here yesterday. Yep. So if we really topped here in a substantial, made a substantial top, in the wave 1, if we come down now in a wave 2, then we would most likely get into this region between 1404 and 1214. And as long as we're holding 1214, we can say the bear market low was already in, because then we have a valid 1-2 setup, 5 waves up, 3 waves down. I will in this area add to my long-term portfolio. Now, if we haven't got the top in yet and we rally higher as per the wave count at the moment, then this support will move up a little bit, as you can see, because it depends on how high did the previous wave go. So if the wave 1 goes higher, then these targets will move up as well. So that's sort of why this next retracement will be so interesting. But first of all, in the very short term, we need to watch, are we now able to break above the previous highs? Can we still put this wave 5 in? Again, we had 2 valid long trade setups. At the moment, it seems to be working out, but what's not clear yet is if this is going to be a follow through. It needs to follow through now. Until then, everybody who entered here in this area can, of course, move up their stop losses. At least I would move it to break even as soon as it's feasible, just to take the risk out, because the move down was quite impulsive. I did explain all that in the Bitcoin videos. Here the A wave down, the B wave up, and the C wave down. The C wave down actually reached, if I measure the length of the C wave, if we look at the subwaves here, it reached a 2.618 extension. Bitcoin even did overshoot a little bit more. That is possible, but it's getting towards, the extreme of what such an ABC correction in an expanded flat can do. And I always have a bit of a problem if the move down looks more impulsive than the move up. Now, this green candle gives hope now. That's why, this is a very valid long trade setup. But let's see how the daily candle ends. And at the latest, when we then complete this 5-wave move up here in yellow, we should see the overall pattern complete. So what does it mean strategically for me? So as you might remember, yesterday I told you I took some profits in this region, 20%. I did take 20% somewhere here before. I would need to look it up. I think around 1620. I now moved my stop loss to 1610. I still have over 50% of that position left that I entered on Monday. If it goes up, fantastic. I will take further profits sort of in the 1800 region. If we drop below this green support area, so below 1620 basically, then I will get stopped out at a profit and I'm happy as well. So that's sort of, but I just wanted to emphasize that some of the altcoins currently look like as if they are making a B wave top or have made the B wave top. So there is increased downside pressure at the moment in the market. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.